How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, as always, Hicksydust, here with another Madden franchise video. So, we are now up to week 14. As you can see by the top scroller, we are almost at the postseason. We can see that the playoff schedule looks as of right now. The San Francisco 49ers still hold the #1 seed. We have the same record, so we just got to hope that somebody takes them down so we can scoop in and grab that #1 spot. If not, looks like we might be playing the Cowboys, although we do play the Cowboys right before the postseason ends, so that could change if we knock them out. If not, we'll be playing them two times in a row. So like I said, we'll be playing the 6-6 Cardinals this week at home. Should make for a good game. We have Marcus Golden and Leonard Williams coming back from injury, so that should definitely help our defense with Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. So let's get into it. I gotta say, guys, I'm loving what the Giants are doing right now. They signed Kenny Golladay, Kyle Rudolph, and John Ross. All three of those signings should help bolster the offense, give the Daniel Jones some weapons to choose from. A lot of people were saying that the Giants were going to draft defense, and I said, no, you got to fix that offense. But with the signings they've had, they can honestly draft whoever they want at this point, and I won't complain. I'm loving what the Giants are doing right now. Deshaun Watson, guys, has 12 sexual assault allegations against him, so we'll see if anybody actually trades for him at this point.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They're hot as can be, winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced. And when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all doubts went out the window, and rightly so. The Cardinals went 5-10-1 with him last year, but he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has him on a really good upward trajectory.
Okay.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard
jet
gain
sweep
there.
with DeAndre Hopkins. Interesting.
This one's succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Shotgun down for Murray.
I couldn't tell who grabbed that at first.
Complete.
Okay.
This has to go down as one
Let's
of
do
the
our
simpler
coaching
routes in the
adjustments.
playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down.
We don't want to give him anything yet, so we're going to stay conservative on strip and tackle because we don't want to give up any penalties that'll give away the lead. We're just going to keep coming at him.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's send somebody. Let's start giving a little
Catches for him.
pressure.
That good for 11. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
He's brought that
Check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 15 carries, 60 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Fun fact, Kenyon Drake is no longer on
that last carry.
the
Here's
Cardinals.
second and
Now he's
7.
on the Raiders.
From the gun, Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. From the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals
All right, now we can start.
They're able to get the third down conversion. He had
This is
3
where you
catches
can
last
go
week.
in
That one, his third on this drive alone.
Aggressive,
Well, I know
aggressive.
from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his
They
way
like that
back
jet
to the line
sweep.
of scrimmage.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, Murray rolling to his left. He may try and run for this.
Just like Russell Wilson, Murray likes to, okay, 4th and inches.
I like this effort.
Murray likes to
He
run,
got it done
so
on
you got to
his
be
own.
mindful
But
of
let's
that.
face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Giants, nothing.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. And leading them out in his 3rd season from UCLA, a former 10th overall pick, Josh Rosen.
It's easy to see the big-time arm. It's also easy to see the pinpoint accuracy and delivery. But how about his footwork as well? An amateur tennis player, that honed what he can do in the pocket, his ability to slide and move away from pressure and be able to find receivers open downfield.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one
Good
across
first run.
the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
3-yard line.
Finding Sterling
Nice.
Shepard for his first catch. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
I'm guessing Shepard
as
got
they've
hurt.
got things rolling on this drive.
You see A.J. Lazard lining
From the
up.
gun, it's Rosen.
Little
Looking
off,
right
little
sideline, but
little
it's
off base.
incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Rosen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Someone jump on it. Come on.
The Cardinals.
Chandler Jones.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback,
broken finger.
It starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Murray, and he will find his man on the end route, complete. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 3, Giants 0.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
And a Cardinal first down.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Murray a give. This is Drake. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in midseason.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10.
All right, let's get back on track here.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
First down there on a pickup of 25. Now Saquon Barkley. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Rosen.
Little off center.
And it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Okay.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it in.
Trying not to go for a field goal here. I'd rather get more points, make it closer.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Gives this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Nice.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Taylor Gabriel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
We can stop them from
Still
scoring
more than a minute to go,
here.
so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Second and 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Oof.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Nice.
Taken into the end zone. A fumble.
Oh.
A Giants touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you
That
like
is
the credit to the defense
play of the
there,
game
right?
right
Yeah,
there.
do I ever?
Gano now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
His kick is good.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll get it up just
Nobody
short
wanted
of
to take him
45
down.
at the 44.
Man.
Now the Cards going to call
Yeah, we got him down.
timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Murray now on first down. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
That could have been a second fumble recovery.
Knocked loose. And CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one.
You just
this
chucked
time,
that away.
Able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Murray to air it out again. Got a man. It's complete. Williams.
I got to give him credit. That was a good He was throwing out of his sack.
First down as they're able to get the third
I
down
thought he was going down
conversion.
for sure.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short.
That's a heartbreaker.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's
Figured I'd
second
give that a shot.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, order already? No problem. Let's do it. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20.
New York set to take the field. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a nice throw here, right side.
Oh, that's going.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Oh, that's awesome.
Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. Here's Rosen to throw. And it's caught.
Nice.
He is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
At their own 25.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Murray.
Nice.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's
Sean Lee.
Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Rosen. It's going to be incomplete. too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Buda Baker there on the cover.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. And he will
that was a
have
bullet.
Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now it's Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Gabriel.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
And 2.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown,
there you go.
New York.
Had to get him at least 1.
Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Gano for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
No chance of running it back.
As they take the field. And
that's what the squib kick is there for.
Interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Second and 11. From the gun, Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
Complete to Christian.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Just let that bounce in the quarter.
before they can get the punt away. Whistles as we've come to the end.
Now we're just going to chew the clock, take as much time off the clock as possible, ride this game out.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down at the
no lane there.
After a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 20.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
What?
Brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
It looks like he just took the ball out of my guy's hands, which I'm pretty sure happened to Daniel Jones last season, but that's insane. I've never seen that happen in Madden. All right.
They'll run with Drake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Murray.
Okay.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone.
Okay.
Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he knocks it through. They had the short field, and they
that was a weird play.
Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Oh, I thought they would for sure go for an onside.
And they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Oof.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
All right, got to throw it.
A loss on that play.
Let's hope nothing weird happens again.
3rd and 6.
A loss of 1.
Close to the line. They're looking to get at it.
To throw is Rosen. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the
yeah.
That the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Yeah.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Keep it on the ground.
Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Now, he did get a yard, so I don't know if that'll cancel out his X factor. I think only if he gets stopped behind the line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure
he's still
just
good.
About all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
That's it.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line.
That's all you got to do.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On third down, Barkley. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
Giants 32. Cardinals,
there we go.
7.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Cyrus Jones on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
That's a cool name, Cyrus Jones.
Ready to go with their next
I like
drive,
that.
and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
That's part of what makes Kyler Murray so dangerous, is that fact that he can just throw that ball from anywhere.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways a quarterback...
That's a good play. That is a good play. Hopkins, that is...
where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
There you go.
That should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts.
They used all their
this one's as good as over.
timeouts, so we're just going to kneel it down.
They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Today's final score.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Giants, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, guys, this was a fun one. We managed to come away with a victory against the Arizona Cardinals, keeping ourselves in that first seed race. See if San Francisco managed to pull out a win or a loss. Hit that like and subscribe button if you liked watching me play today. Leave a comment with what you would like to see me play in the future. And hope to see you guys on the next video for more Hicksydust content. Thank you so much and have a good one.